the question of Gauss Jacobi method. Okay, so here are three equations, and we have to rearrange this equation in the term of x and y z. So that means, suppose here we have another example, that is another equation. Okay, so these are the equations. So we have to rearrange this equation in the term of highest coefficient. Okay, so highest coefficient of x, then y and z. So this second equation we have highest coefficient of x, that is here 2, 4, 3. So highest coefficient of x is 4. So we have written this equation, second equation, in first. Okay, after rearranging. And again, after x we have to look on highest coefficient of y. So highest coefficient of y here is this. Okay, third equation. So we have written this equation in second. Okay, and the last is first equation. So we have rearranged this equation like this. Now after rearranging this equation, we sort out in terms of x and y z. Suppose, so here is x, this is x term, this x is for first equation, this y is for second equation, and this z is for this third equation. So okay, so we have arranged this equation like this. Now, as the initial guess is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to 0. That first iteration we put the value of y and z is equal to 0. Okay, so after putting y and z 0, we obtain 17 by 20, that is 0.85. Likewise for y, so this for y we put the value of x and z 0. Okay, so we obtain minus 0.9. And for z we put the value x and y 0. So these output are used for next iteration and so on. So here we have, so we make this table for the next iteration. Okay, so x, y, z and number of iterations. So we can find out this value using calculator directly. Okay, so here we have x and y, z. This left hand side, write this left hand side as x, y and z in calculator, that is x, y, z. Okay, for the left side, and the first the right hand side, right, 1 by 20, and suppose this x is equal to a, y is equal to b, and z is equal to c. Okay, for the right hand side, that means we can write this as 17 minus y means b plus z means c, 2c. And for the this type, 1 by 20 minus 18 minus 3a plus c. Again for the z is this. Okay, so 1 by 20, 25 minus 2a plus 3b. So as here in the calculator you can see there is no z variable. Okay, so we suppose this z is yam. Okay, so in the left hand side we suppose x, y, z, that is z means yam, and in the right hand side we suppose x, y, z is a, b, c. Okay, so to write x, press alpha, then this here we have x. Okay, again put is here is equal to. Okay, so alpha and is equal to, press alpha. Okay, and again, so we have here 1 by 20. Okay, don't be confused here. So press this 1 by 20. Then after this, write like this. Okay, this equation or this term. Then 17 minus, here we have b. Press alpha and this b. Sorry, here we have b. Okay, so b plus 2, and here is c. To see. Then after this, here we have to write this term of this equation. Okay, now for this, press alpha and this colon. Okay, like this. Again here we have y, so press y, and here we have is equal to, press cal is equal to, again press this, then 1 by 20, sorry, 1 by 20, and again this. After this, so we have to give this term minus 18 minus 3, here we have a, so alpha this term, and then plus, and again here we have c. Okay, again we have to write this term. Okay, so again give colon. Again we have as we don't have z in this calculator, so we press yam. Okay, yam, okay, so alpha and this yam. Okay, now as here we have is equal to again 1 by 20, again 25 minus 2 a plus 3, and here is b. Okay, now after this don't press is equal to. Okay, so after this press cal. Now here we have been asked the value of b. So here you can see as we have initialized the guess b, initial guess b, x, y, z is equal to 0. Okay, so for this, as here we have suppose x is equal to a, y is equal to b, z is equal to c. This is for right hand side. Okay, for right hand side, and for left hand side we have left hand side x, y, and z is supposes yam. Okay, so this is a, this is y is b, and this z is c. Okay, now age initial guess is 0, so give the 0, and the for C also 0, and give don't leave this y as it is, okay, and give the value is a 0, and leave this y. So in this case here, leave y and m as it is, okay, don't change the value. Now press is equal to, okay, press is equal to, after pressing is equal to, here we have obtained x value 0.85, okay, at the first iteration, and again this minus 0.9, again here we have, and for the z we have 1.25, okay, so we obtain the value of ABC, that is in the calculator form, this is ABC, okay, so 1.25. now we have been asked the value of B, okay, so here you can see we have in the left hand, sorry, in the right hand side we have x is equal to A, y is equal to B, z is equal to C, that is here is yam, okay, so z means yam for this in this case, okay, so we can write for the B is the value of B is same as of y, okay, so we can press y, sorry, press alpha and then press y, and press is equal to, and for the C you can press give the value of m, okay, so press alpha, press m, and leave the value of y as it is, and for the A we have x, okay, so press alpha and then press x. Now leave the value of m as it is, and here you can see we have obtained in the second iteration 1.02, then minus 0.965 and 1.03 again, so 1 minus, so yes, this B value is same as y, okay, so you can say we have obtained the value of B as output of y, okay, so you can again press in the B term, here we have give all y, in the C we give m, and in the leave the y as it is, and in the place of A value we give x. Now leave this value m as it is. Now here you can see 1.0012, right up to 4 term, okay, after point. Here we have obtained the value of y minus minus 1.0015, again for the m. Here we obtain 1.0032, okay. We continue up to this 7th iteration as here you can see in the 6th and 7th iteration, you can see here is the value is either same or near to same, okay, so since iteration 6 and 7 values are nearly same, okay, so we stop the iteration, so we can write the value after rounding up, okay, so 0.99 means 1, okay, so we can write this 1 in the top place of x, and here is minus 1, we can write this as minus 1, and here in the z we can write this 1, okay, so in this way you can find out the value using calculator. Suppose, so here we have the term of m, that is 1/20 25 minus 2a plus 3b. Suppose by mistake if I enter the variable c in terms of b, okay, so that means suppose if I enter the variable c in terms of mistake c and I enter the calc, okay, so the output of this whole equation will be wrong, okay, so to fix it, so press AC and to enter the correct variable, okay, so here we have c like this, okay, so we can enter the correct variable by like this, okay.